Okay, so good morning to you, Harsh. Nice to finally meet you, and congratulations. Welcome aboard to our QVA family. We are so happy that you consider QVA to be part of business of your business. So we will be having a group interview today. So we have Christine, Brian, Liza, and one more is just joining, Drew. So before we get started, Harsh, I would appreciate if you can introduce a bit of yourself and your business background, please, so we would know more about you.
Yeah, sure. So
Thank
I'm
you.
Harj. I'm a business coach. So I run a business called Action Business Coaching in the UK in London. So most of my meetings are done virtually, so via Zoom or over the telephone. So I've only recently relaunched my business. So I took a career break to look after a couple of my young children. So I've really only just relaunched. I'm only doing it part time as well. So I'm doing it just while I can help with the childcare of my 4-year-old. Hence, I need obviously a virtual assistant just to help out with some of the things that I'm not so good at. So yeah, I'm married. I've got 2 children, aged 4 and 7, a boy and a girl. Live in Warwick, which is basically in the middle of the UK. Has a big castle. You've probably heard of Warwick Castle. And that's it really. So until September, I'll still only be working part time, but then September onwards, I'll be doing obviously the business on a full time basis. So initially looking for a VA to generate leads and book appointments, and then obviously as a relationship builds, looking to go full time. So so as a VA, my VA will probably be full time before I am, which which is good. So it's good from your point of view, and it helped me build up things. So that's a bit about me. So literally all I need is someone to book in discovery calls. Well, so basically just booking in customers for me to talk to see if we're going to be a good fit, to see if they need our services, if they want our services, and obviously I'll do that side of it, and then we'll build up as we build up the hours, we'll build up what I'm looking for from a VA.
All right, thank you so much for sharing, hers. So, okay, is that the appointment setting will be using, phone calls or just purely VM?
Both. So it depends on where the leads are being generated from. But phone calls are obviously going to be quite important, as well as all the other marketing techniques that I'm sure Jason and everyone will be going through with you and training you up on.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for sharing. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We have Christine, Brian, and Liza here. You may go ahead and start asking your questions, Harsh. I'll just stay here. I'll turn off my.
Okay, so we'll start. I'll just go by people as they are on my screen. So Christine, so tell me a bit about yourself.
Yes. Hi, Harj. I'm
Hi.
Christine, and also I'm 25 years old, and I have a 2-year-old daughter, and also with my work, I graduated at Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, and right after that, I worked as a customer service representative for 5 years in a BPO company, and also in that during that time, I also worked as a customer service. I have an account which is from London as well, which is exactly it's not exactly in London, but in Swindon. That's a book a taxi. So I handle that. Also after that, when the pandemic happens, I started my freelancing. I started as a virtual assistant on Amazon, and then right after my task there is to do the monthly weekly reports with their profits, their units ordered. Also if we have a optimization, listing optimization and the products, also keyword research, and then my job there ended last March 2022. Then so right after that, I get also a job which is a lead generation or an appointment setter that was based in US. It is a digital media and marketing agency. So we used a LinkedIn. So we're focused in LinkedIn because in LinkedIn we get more leads, a possible prospect using. By the way, my client as well upgraded my LinkedIn. We use a sales navigator. So I
Mhm.
mean, yes, and also we use a Apollo. Using Apollo, we get more leads as well on there, and also social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and then also Reddit. Yes,
Okay,
that is for me.
super. And so are you doing any of those roles currently? So are you working for
Um,
one of those companies?
Actually, yes, I'm working right now still working in a digital media and marketing agency that was based in US. So it's a very flexible time. What we do
Okay.
is just email possible prospect, and then if there are some potential clients, I mean positive. If I get positive response, that's the time we call them.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's
Okay.
how my job is.
Super.
Mm.
And will that continue if you're taken on as a VA? Will you continue doing that as well?
So I'm probably looking for a daytime job because because it's very hard in the in the night shift, and then I also have a 2-year-old daughter. So
Yeah.
that's why I took this an opportunity to have an interview with you.
Yeah. So
Yes.
with obviously with the UK time, we're looking at doing 9 a.m. to, so if it's sort of initially just 4 hours a day, so that'd be 9 till 1. So that's, I
Yes.
think that's 4 till 8 p.m. your time.
Yes. So
So
yes. Yes.
does that work with your expectations?
Yes, that's work for me. Because I
Okay.
worked before my time also, that's around in my time, that's 3 p.m. to 11. If you're working 8 hours, that's 3 p.m. to 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. here in
Yeah.
our time zone.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
yes.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for that. So
You're
next
welcome.
on my screen, we've got Brian. So
Yeah,
Brian, tell me a little bit about yourself.
yeah. My name is Brian M. Dos. 22 years old. Actually not that old, but my face looks like. and and also my work before. I work on the one of the largest BPO company here in the Philippines, and I've started working as a sales representative and customer representative. And after 6 months, I promoted as a billing and retention specialist. And also, I am the one who cater our VIP customers. And during the pandemic, I work also in a real estate company. So I experienced cold calling, outbound calling. And right now, I work as a lead generator or as a freelancer. And in addition, also, I'm Harj. I think the weapon or the skills that I have that it can help your business is first, don't worry with the time because my time is very flexible. I can deal with that. Second, I know how to deal with the different emotions of the person that I talk to. And third, I love building rapport, or I know how to turn the table from building some rapport and I'm going to turn that conversation into a booking call. And lastly, before you proceed to talk to my other colleagues here, I'll just want to tell you this one, Harj, that as a member of this company, which is the Quantum Virtual Assistant, and as an angel of Mr. Jason Grossman, I'm willing to do the things which is considered as a key or as a factor that it can grow your business. I'm here to help you, and I'm willing to do that one.
Okay,
And that's it.
brilliant. So tell me a little bit about you personally. So you single, married, children?
I'm single.
Okay. So you got lots of time and lots of money, which is good.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thanks for that, Brian.
Yeah, you're
So
welcome.
next on my screen, is it Charmaine?
Yes, Charmaine.
Hi. You were on my list actually, so I'll just jot you down. So again, were you here? I don't know if you were here for the beginning of the call.
Hi, Harj. Good morning.
Hi.
So, yeah, my name is Charmaine. I am 27 years of age, and I have been working here in Quantum for a year now. And yeah, I do actually have an experience with admin tasks because I have worked as a assistant customer service manager of Noemi herself for 6 months or more, I guess. And after that, I became an international lead specialist. So I do phone calls, book people, and call them, and also manage a social media of Jason Grossman. So to be honest, I am working directly for Jason Grossman, but I am taking this opportunity because I want to earn more because I am already a mother and I have a beautiful daughter. So yeah.
Brilliant. So what outbound calling telephone experience do you have? Cold calling, that sort of thing.
Okay, we do actually, Jason Grossman provides a list for me to call. And then when I call those people, those prospects, I will be booking them in. So yeah, I do have actually a target every day. And yeah, gladly I actually book every target every day.
Good.
So, and I can work in your time in UK. That will be 9 a.m. onwards, since I will
Okay.
be working with Jason from 7 a.m. up until 6 p.m. here in Philippines. So yeah, 9 a.m. your time in UK.
Okay, super. Brilliant. Okay, brilliant. Thank you for that. So next on my screen, everyone's moved about a bit now, is Lisa. Or is it Lisa or Liza?
It's Liza.
Oh, hi, Liza. Sorry about that.
Hello, Harj. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. So
Okay.
good morning, everyone. Again, my name is Liza, and I am 24 years old. I am a single parent. I have a beautiful daughter named Loisa, and she is 2 years old. So here, guys, to my experience, I was a customer service representative before. I've been work for a BPO company for almost 1 year and 6 months maybe. I just resigned recently, and I handling 21 states, and my account is international, handling 21 states in America, which is considered as a billing department. So since my account is health insurance, so during my work, how we cater billing, assist the customer in regards to their concerns, especially to how to get back their insurance, how to pay their bills online, to provide a doctor which is contracted by the insurance nearby by the areas as well. And I was also a content moderator, and our client is from Amazon. So in regards to our work, we do downloading videos or image. It depends on clients needed. So yeah, like, but I must prefer on inbound calls since my account is inbound calls. So I haven't yet experienced on outbound and cold calls as well as for now. But I'm
Okay,
looking
brilliant.
forward for the to work with you if you're giving me a chance.
Okay, fantastic. That's brilliant. Thank you. And again, the time zone. So I think your time will be initially 4 till 8. That's
Yeah.
not going to cause an issue.
Yeah. In regards for that time, I don't have any problem in regards to that.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
brilliant.
capable. I'm flexible enough.
Super. Fantastic. Thank you for that.
You're
So
welcome, Harj.
I think last but not least is Drew. Hi, Drew. Sorry, Drew, I can't hear you. I don't know if anybody else can hear you.
We can't hear you, Drew. You don't have audio.
You may need to disconnect your headphones. Yeah.
How about this one?
Yeah, that's great. Good morning, Drew.
Yes. Hi, Harj. Good day to you, and Finally, nice to meet you. Yeah.
And you?
By the way, yeah. By the way, my name is Zandrew, but you can call me Drew for short.
Okay.
That's my friends call me.
Yep.
And a little bit of my background. I'm the eldest among the siblings and a breadwinner. And um, I work. My work experience is I'm a BPO call center agent before. I do outbound calls specifically in the UK, my customers in the UK. And I don't know if you're familiar with the PPI, the Payment Protection Insurance in UK.
Yep.
What we do is we call out our clients or customers in the UK to um, check out if they are qualified for a refund for the mis-selling of PPI in the UK. So actually, when I I know or I get to know that you want someone who have experience and discovery call. So I think I'm suited for that, since when I'm in BPO that time, we qualify our customers in the UK. We ask them series of questions if they're entitled for the refund. And after that, once they are qualified, then we send them out paperworks for them to sign so that they could get their refund. So that's why I am confident that I can do the the job that you want, that you require, since I have
Sure.
experience on that. And also I have experience also in lead generation. I have a client previously that I helped them in lead generation using Facebook and LinkedIn. And also I work as a customer service representative in a telecommunication, where I develop my skill set on building relationship and rapport to my customers, handling different um, kinds of people, different walks of life. So with that said, with all the experience I have, I'll be able to consolidate that and help you succeed with your business. I
Super.
see that you are a financial. You want to help financial professionals have clients. So I can also relate to that, because I think it's a good advocacy, since it's a very um, fulfilling advocacy to make people aware how to handle their monies, their finances, because I
Sure.
believe money or your finances is an amplifier. It shows who you are. I mean, it does not change who you are, but reveals who you are. And I also believe that where you put your treasure is, there is your heart also. So I am
Sure.
so um, interested and very excited to work with you, if you will give me a chance to be part of your team and help you succeed with your business. Thank
Brilliant.
you.
Thank you, Drew. So I just got one more question. So before all of you, I just wanted to, what would you say is your strength and your weakness? So your main strength and your main weakness. So since I've got you online, Drew, so if you can tell me what's your biggest strength and biggest weakness?
Well, for me, my strength is that I'm a team player. Since my personality is uh, to serve people. My love language is acts of service. So that's why I think that would be an edge for me among the candidates here, since that's who I am. I want to
Sure.
serve. I want to help people. And my weakness would be uh, I usually uh, have a hard time in saying no to tasks. That's why sometimes I go beyond my time in work. Every time my workmates have other tasks to comply, I usually or I I'm mindful to extend my hand to them, and sometimes it compromise my time, even though I'm already out of my duty that time. But since there is a need for help, there's a need of
Yeah,
manpower, so I'm that kind of person willing to extend and go extra mile for my coworkers.
brilliant. Thank you for that, Drew. So same question to Christine. So what would you say is your biggest strength and biggest weakness?
Yeah. My biggest strength is that um okay. My biggest strength is that I'm a very detailed oriented person. Also a tech savvy person, and then also I love doing research. So just so you know, doing research and I have a job. Before I start my job, I love to research if what I'm going to do or what I'm going to do, some technique to help, to help my uh to help my to help my client or get more prospect today, or how can I book an appointment today to improve my strategy. So also in my weakness, I know that we do have a lot of weakness. We all have a weakness, but we can always work in it. And also, yeah, that's it for me.
Okay, good. Thank you for that. And Liza, you're next on my screen. So again, what's your biggest strength and weakness?
Okay, my biggest strength is to make my clients satisfied for my performance, and seeing them happy as well. That I'll able to help them to provide the concern. And my biggest weakness is I like failing them to provide their needs or their concern. So I always put in my mind to ask them probing questions so that I can able to assist them correctly. Yeah, yeah, that is my biggest weakness if I got a failed feedback from my client or even from my customers.
Sure.
Because for me,
Brilliant.
my biggest strength really is to provide their needs so that able to help them and to grow their business, and as well uh, to see, so that they are happy, to, yeah, they're happy to, satisfied that my performance is good so that their business will be grow.
Yeah.
That's all.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
That's super. Thank you, Liza. So next, move down to Brian, please. So again, biggest strength, biggest weakness.
All right. Actually, Harj, the biggest strength is I'm a hardworking person, and I know how to love what I'm doing, or I know how to love what is my job. And I think the weaknesses that I considered is I work too hard, and when I'm working, I don't know what is the word rest for me, because for me is the best salary that you will gain is not about the money, because the best salary that you will gain is the experience on the every position that you have. So that's it.
Okay, good. Thank you for that. And last but not least, Charmaine.
Okay, my biggest strength is that I'm adaptable. So, yeah, whatever kind of job, even though I haven't learned it yet, as long as someone would teach me how to do it, so I can learn things quickly. So that's my biggest strength. And my weakness is that I'm more of a giver, and I'm afraid that people will be disappointed by me. So I tend to overwork because of that. And yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, I'm quite sensitive. Yes.
Okay, good, good. So with regards to just a general question now. So if you could change one thing in the world, just one thing, what would it be? So again, because you're up, Charmaine, if we could start with you. So it's just changing one thing in the world, what would it be?
I could change one thing in the world, that would be changing hate into love. Because you know what's happening in this world right now. So it's kind of messy. So if we only learn to love each other, then it would be a perfect place.
Good answer. Very good answer. So if we move up to Christine, so if you could change one thing in the world, what would it be? Sorry, Christine, can't hear you. You're on mute.
Yes. If I could just think, change, um, if I could just change one thing in the world is that um, I wish we could go back in time where we have a peace, and also like for example for me, I have a like a complete family, because most most of the family, like it's not all, but most of it right now is that they most of the people sorry, I'm nervous, is that they have a broken family right now. So also m- most of the people right now is not leaning to God. Yes, they don't have a strong love to God right now. So
Mhm.
back then we have a strong faith to God. So this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying. Super. So again, going around my screen. So Liza,
Okay. Can you pardon please again your question? Hard. Sorry.
yeah. So if you could change one thing in the world, what would it be?
Okay. To be honest, if I given a chance to, I could change one thing in the world is to go back with my family. I mean, for me, it as because being a single parent is the hardest thing to do. Like raising child alone is not easy. So if I were given a chance to go back one thing in the world, that would be my family, so that my daughter she has considered she has a beautiful family, like a whole family that consider uh, both her parents are together. Yeah, and because for me, I do believe that all the children in the world are deserve a beautiful family.
Okay, good, good. Thank you for that. And
I
move down to Brian.
Yeah. I would like to change the poverty because for me, it really breaks my heart if I see a person that is suffering on it.
Yep, very good answer. Thank you, Brian. Drew.
Yes. Well, for me, Harj, one thing I want to change, if given a chance, is that I want to um, I want to change people not to be selfish. I want them to be more of a giver. I want them not to be too entitled of themselves and share whatever they have to others, because I think it's the most fulfilling thing to be able to share what you have to others, because above all, we are here in this world to to cooperate. There's a saying that no man is an island, so we need each other. We need to care for each other so that we'll live a better place. We'll love each other. We'll not suffer from poverty, from hate. So that's why I believe that's one thing I want to change, that people will not be selfish anymore and think of themselves all the time, but think of others. That's all.
Great. Thank you, Drew. Thank you. That's brilliant. That's all the questions that I've got. Thank you very much, everyone, for your time. I'm going to now obviously ponder what we've discussed, have a look at your answers, and have a good think about it. Have a strong coffee, and then I'll come back to Naomi and let her know. But I just want to say thank you all for your time today. Some great answers. You're a bunch of lovely people, so I'm sure you're gonna be someone's VA at some point. But obviously, I can only pick one at this moment in time. But I'll give that some thought and obviously get back to you all. But thank you all for your time. What would I change in the world? I think, like you guys, it's a mixture of everything, but there's just too much to change. So I wish I had a wish every day that would come true to have a change in the world. And I would probably start with peace. So world peace, no wars, no more displacements. So that would be my first start, and then moving on to poverty and everything else. So my wish would be to have one wish every day to improve the world. So there we go.
Good answer.
So thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time, everybody.
Thank you as
Thank you so
well.
much,
Harj.
Thank you, Harj.
For this
Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Thank you
Stay
so
safe.
much
Thank you, Andrew. Take
for your
care.
time, Harj.
Hope it,
Yeah, feel
hope
free
it stops
to
raining
announce.
soon for everyone.
Sorry, Harj.
Thank you, Harj.
Uh,
Have a good one. Stay
Just
safe.
go ahead and announce in the mastermind group chat who you wanted to work with, okay? The VA that
Yeah.
you've chosen, and then we will go ahead and schedule our onboarding call.
Yeah, perfect. That's brilliant. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. Have a great one.
Thanks,
Thank you,
guys.
Thank
And
you,
you.
Harj.
Bye.
Thank
you,
you,
Harj.
guys.